Hello and welcome back to Demo Discussion, where I talk about a certain demo's content, giving my own opinion on games in a short manner, and also sharing stories of nostalgic past. It's been 2 years since I've done a demo discussion. Today, we're going to be having a look at one demo that I used to play a lot as a kid, which was PlayStation Collector's Edition, the Australian magazine version, PlayStation's greatest games ever. So you know we're in for quite a treat, and I'm here between two doors, so let's give it a go. Preview levels contained in this demo disc whatever. So entering in, we get this wonderful menu screen with a bunch of bubbles within bubbles, forming other bubbles. It's kind of like a underwater aesthetic, very PlayStation Underground-esque. So the first game we're going to start off with is Gran Turismo 2. Not really a Gran Turismo kind of guy, I'm more of a Ridge Racer person. It's not really my cup of tea, but I do enjoy the atmosphere and the absolute car enjoyment aesthetic. I especially enjoy the sound effects like this. Okay, there was no sound effect, but whatever. That's more like it. That's the kind of sound that I enjoy. So we've only got Road Race. Dirt Trial is not accepted. Time Attack is not available. We don't even get any options to choose from. We've got all our classes, Class A, Class B, Class C. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to go for a high performance car. One Ford Mustang GT in the simple version. Oh, and we get a Mitsubishi Lancer as well. That's very nice. Don't get an Audi. Oh well. City Runner Class C. None available, but at least you get to see what they look like. That's pretty nice of them. So let's go into high performance. I'm going to go with the coupe. Okay, so there's our first glitch so far. There is no music. The audio is glitching out. But whoa. I feel like I'm in a ethereal experience. I can only just hear certain sound effects. The game controls pretty well. Yeah, that's more like it. I like games sometimes in the first person perspective, but only if you can see the steering wheel. Aside from the awful audio issues that are happening right now, Rome looks very appealing for its PlayStation 1 qualities. So driving around is very simple. I suck, by the way. I'm not good at racing games. Magnifique. I liked it. And I came third. That's not too bad for someone who hasn't played a racing game in like a month or so. So up next is Tomb Raider, The Last Revelation. Now, I've got a fair amount to say about this one. I sure hope so. I've only experienced the first 5 minutes of the game and this demo, and that's it. And I have thorough memories with this one. I remember it being very intimidating, especially with the menu. It feels like there's some form of finality, like this is the last game, be sure to play it. You don't know what's going to happen. And as we swerve into all these different hallways, it gives us a feeling of what's to come in the demo, what surrounds us. And the music is really defined. It really just gives in that sense of exploration, adventure, and peril. Like, I feel like there's something beyond these walls that we aren't seeing, and I think that's kind of magical. And it just throws you right in. I love it. We get to see Tomb Raider. She's looking very nice. Good. Actually, a really solid upgrade, like the first game, the first model, where it was, very polygonal, but now she doesn't look like PS1 vectors and whatnot. So, can we shoot? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Scorpion. Wonderful. Okay. God. It's been a while. Yep. She jumps. Oh, shit. This is the majority. Okay. You drop down your guns. Okay. So we got Uzis, we got revolver, we got a shotgun. Wow, we actually got a decent amount of stuff. That's... I don't remember that, but I'll enjoy it. Now, there's the skeleton, and I think it's going to jump over. So I'm just going to get the big guns right out the bat. Okay, cool. I'm going to try and jump over, but I know that there's a guy down below that does some lights. Oh, shit. So this guy freaked me out. I thought he was a bad guy, but he's just there to help light up the lights. I think actually I had kind of low-key nightmares with this guy, because he doesn't say anything to you. He's very ominous. Ah, yes. Classic ladder climbing. Oh no. Don't tell me I don't know how to climb. X. You hold the cross button, or the X button, whatever you prefer. Yeah, so this is the main hub for this level that's in the demo, and it's got a really fun atmosphere. Jesus Christ. Try to write a story. There we go. Okay. Back to the story. Brother and Dad, my dad was spectating, brother was playing, and there was literally no enemies. They completed the level all the way through, and then my brother did this. He got the binoculars out, or something like that, and the skeleton just came out of nowhere, and they freaked out, shut off the console. That was it. And that's the story, everybody. That's the amazing story of my older brother and dad getting scared the shit out of from this lovely Oscar-winning video game. Just preparing yourself and then fucking it up. Wonderful. Come on, please don't. Yes, now that. 500 attempts, and when you get it right, it's the most satisfying thing on the planet. I just love the sense of wonderment going through these like labyrinths and figuring out what the fuck's around. There's a fire thing. I remember there was a fire thing. What if I used the Uzi on the scorpions? Now that is gameplay. Is there a fire thing? Yeah, here we go. Here's the fire. We're just gonna run. I don't think you can actually kill these mofos. God, get away. Running from fire. You know, that's why you should shave your head. Because these guys are coming after Lara's hair like no tomorrow. Oh my god, hell. Medpack. Oh, that did jack and shit. Oh god, oh, water! Well, that's the demo. Great. I made it a majority of the way through. I hope that in the main game it's not too bad when you die. So as I go through these demos, right now I'm sitting on an ergonomic chair just to get my posture back in shape. I've been sitting in Groucho chairs as of late and just really need to fix my posture, and playing an hour and a half's worth of demo games really helps. So we're up to Metal Gear Solid. They weren't kidding, greatest games ever. Metal Gear Solid's one of them. And I've got a very funny story for this one. Metal Gear Solid. Very atmospheric intro, and this demo gives you the first, like, portion of the game. Now, when you're a kid and you're playing this demo, I would skip this cutscene because it wasn't gameplay. But now as an adult, I really enjoy how mature this game can be. Like, it holds your hand in a way with exposition, but it also doesn't hold your hand in terms of the themes and the thematics that really make this game why I got 10 out of 10s on PlayStation Magazine and other outlets across the world. It was the wildest thing on the planet, apparently. And I don't blame him. It's cinematically brilliant. Decoy Octopus. I think that was my favorite one. Decoy Octopus. How could you resist a decoy octopus? Voice acting is just so grisly and perfect. Very Kurt Russell of them. I feel like even the women should have just sounded like Solid Snake and the Colonel. Like, I would have enjoyed that like 10 times more. Imagine if Naomi sounded like that. That shot reminds me of Atlantis, The Lost Empire, Disney's 2001 box office bomb classic. One of my favorites. And now we're in the menu. Honestly, everyone on YouTube probably listens to the Metal Gear Solid main menu 10 hours ambiance. Definitely something that I do. It's either Metal Gear Solid or Silent Hill ambiance, my favorite. I love the Solid Snake blinks because that's always fun to do. And now I'm just going to get these and mess around with the... I think that's what happens. If you press all these, it messes around. Yeah, it changes the colors. Very fun. So, we're going to press start. We're going to not do the VR training because we can't do that. Can't do the special, can't do the briefing. We can go to the options. That's right. Have to press the circle button because Japan. Cool. Captions, sound, vibration. Vibration test. I want a strong vibration. Thank you very much. We'll exit. New game. You know when music gives you like an awakening? Yeah, I haven't heard this song in ages.
Colonel, can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you, Snake. What'd you say? This is the story. We're gonna go down into the water and show you what I would do throughout the whole entire duration of this demo. I would hate getting caught in video games. I hate stealth games when I was a kid. And I would just do this all the time. I learned how to knock on the wall, and I thought it was the coolest thing in a video game ever. It's so fun. One thing that happened with me was that I got caught by one of these guards, and it freaked me the heck out. Couldn't handle it. Shut off the PlayStation immediately. And I would just keep coming back to the water and basically just mess around with them. I want to try and get this guy to come over to where I'm going. Yeah, what was that noise? Yeah. Because I just do that and he'd be like, huh? What's that? Huh? There we go. You don't have to wait around in that area. You can just wait near the water and then this will happen. Huh? So cool. Bob in the water. Anything can happen. What was that? Oh, dodge the water. Get onto it. Yeah! Undetected. There we go. Tactical espionage action. T. Hindy. God, I love some of these quotes. I always just love it when Solid Snake asks a question to himself. He's like, what's that? What's doing here? Psycho Mantis. Peanut butter on toast.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline.
And only 30 minutes till the demo's over. There was something about games back then where they would basically give you a tutorial after you've learnt what happens. Like the blue cone thing. I know what the blue cones are now because I experienced it in the prologue. Circle button. Can you save the game in the demo?
What is it, Snake?
You can save here in the commercial version.
Snake, remember what the
But you still get the
graveyards are full of indispensable
dialogue
things.
after you save.
Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys.
I remember I would go through the vent, so we're going to try and do that. No, we're doing this first. Don't call me when I'm trying to do shit. Okay.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
This is McDonald the Miller. So personally, I haven't gotten too far in the demo to know when it ends. I assume that it's not the whole game, because one, that would be stupid, and two, the game runs on 2 discs. A cardboard box. Let's go. Box for sale? Yes, there is. Yes, indeedy. Gotta take a gamble sometimes, especially with a stealth game. Well, a stealth action game. We made it. I'm Solid Snake. I'm here to save you.
You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You would have saved me, huh?
Really have the
I
ability
feel
to
like
launch a nuclear
75% of this dialogue is
terrorist
questions.
threatening the White House. They say if they
I'll
don't
make it
accede to their
40%.
demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
On a potato
Is
stick.
it possible?
It's possible. They
There she is.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Exposition. Exposition. Come on, come on, come on. Give me exposition. Metal Gear.
Raw data, and then
Just gotta say this. This would have been the coolest thing as an adult back in the heyday, when you thought Super Nintendo games were like Extreme and Sega Mega Drive, all that sort of stuff. You thought, oh my god, games can't get any crazier.
Rex has fallen into the
And
hands
after you Crash Bandicoots and your Super Marios, you get this.
Metal Gear Rex. Resist.
I guess in the past, Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Very bad.
It's just a matter
Also, what's his password? 12345. Just a simple guess.
They might be keeping
Also, just saying, this is a lot of demo. Like,
somewhere in the
this is the majority of the runtime
second floor
of
basement.
I heard the
my
guards
recording
say
so
moving
far.
to an
It's
area
been
that had a
40
lot of
minutes.
electronic jamming.
That's a lot of
Any
demo.
other clues?
He's dead. He had a better response. Dead. To be continued. Ah, we made it. Coming soon. Yes. That's what you get. That's your reward for making it so far through the game. Well, that was Metal Gear Solid, a bona fide classic, and that was a very long demo. Like, that's a privilege for PlayStation 1 demo discs to just have so much content in one singular game. And now we're on to something a bit less fun, personally, FIFA 2000. Okay, here we go. Move player, shielding, sprint, lob, slide, tackle, pass switch, very simple controls. My favorite button out of any demo disc is the select button, because in a demo, if you want to quit the game and you're kind of done with it, you press the select button and you'll be taken out of it. I know what Manchester United is. It's a football team. Oh, we're all a friendly team. Let's kick the ball. And we are Manchester United, and I'm going to try and get a goal. And if I get a goal... Oh, Jesus Christ. Beckham. Am I David Beckham? That doesn't look like David Beckham to me.
Cleared out.
Circle. Grab it. Kick it. Kick. Come on. Oh, what the cluck. I want one singular goal
Down off the chest.
as I make it through this, and then I'll quit the demo. But if I don't, then I'm stuck in limbo, I guess. Come. Get him. Tackle.
Good ball control.
Oh, I love that. No. Maybe if they get a goal, I'll quit the demo. So we got Skins, we got McDonald's, we got all the brands here. Okay.
Chested down.
No. Yeah, I'm giving free passes, mate. Come on. Just Zach.
Letting him go.
Yeah, that was me. I saved it. I don't know why, but I saved it.
Over the bar, but not much in it.
Half time. Very cool. End card. 15 of the world's greatest leagues, league and cup European matches in one schedule, unparalleled collection of international teams, all the cups that matter, over 40 of the greatest teams of the century, hard-hitting collisions and tackles, and the rest. If you love football, then by all means, go play FIFA 2000, or you probably got the most recent version, Driver, which, you know, is well renowned for its engaging tutorial at the very beginning, where you have to be in the parking lot and do a slalom and a 180, a 360, a left-hand turn, a right-hand turn, you know, just to get you ready for your driver's license. But luckily, I believe from what I remember in this demo, you don't have to do that tutorial. Undercover, not available. High scores, not available. Options aren't available. Give it a go. That's the main one. Driving games, not available. Cheats are not available. Training is not available. And then you can view the chases. So we got a rainy aesthetic. I remember in this, it's a sunny San Francisco. Love the music. Very wow, bow chicka wow wow. Showing all the damaged particles. Getting chased by the police. Jeez. Visually, like, very impressive. I love the glare of the headlights on the cars, and I love that the end of the world is just around the corner. Oh, so many cars. Busted. And this is what you get in the final version of Driver. Music's so good. Classic 70s funk soundtrack, all my way, camera editing mode. I did a video about Driver Free a year ago about creating short films with the Driver Free film director mechanic. I'll put a link up there. Give it a check. I highly recommend it. All filmed in VHS footage for my main show, KellyVision, KVTV. It's a lovely sunny day today. Just like this. So it's another police chase. I think 95% of this game is police chases, whereas the other games kind of went away from that. Now I can't remember how this game controls, but I think it's going to control blissfully. And by blissfully, I mean a tad dated. Oh, did you hear that sound effect of like the bumps on the road? On the pavement? Beautiful. I love that there's pedestrians all around. Playable demo mission. I don't think there's any like set path for you to do. I think it's just evade the police and that's it. Just to show that specific mechanic. Lose the tail. Good luck. Oh my god. It controls a bit. It feels like a brick that has butter on the bottom of it. That's my best description. Oh, we get some hang time. Shit. Thank you. That actually helped. So, as you can see, like the far distance, there's not a lot, but you can see the beautiful trees, foliage, the buildings. It's a very nice looking game for when it came out. It's probably a bit too like hard on the eyes nowadays, but there's always a hey, I did it, what the? I did it! I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was just gonna get busted or something. French toasted. I'm pretty happy with that. Driver. Wonderful game. Very easy, apparently. Okay, so that was Driver. Now we're on to the videos. So first up we got Whip 3 Out. Wipeout 3 was one of my favorite games that I hated, if that makes sense. I hated the way that the AirPod would clank into objects. The best incarnation of the Wipeout series yet. Best racing game of V3, yep. It just felt futuristic, it felt a bit grisly, but also felt colourful. Just really, I'm really loving the trailer for this. It's very different. It's got like the destruction or the build-up of the spacecraft. There we go. We're going. Yeah, 240p. Oh, PNG of the cover, and there we get gameplay. So I hated how airy it was, but over time I adapted to it, and yeah, it's an amazing game to play. Music's really good too. One of the best soundtracks. 2-player vertical and horizontal. Oh my god. 3 new game modes. Challenge, Eliminator, Tournament, Piranha. 8 new circuits. Yeah. Now that is how you advertise. All new teams and craft. This is how you advertise a video game. Good. Oh, high resolution graphics throughout. International soundtrack by Sasha, Chemical Brothers, Underworld. Great stuff. Paul Van Dyck, Propeller Heads, Orbital. Damn, they're just showing all the gameplay. They want to make sure that you know what this game is all about. I feel like this is like 40 trailers in one trailer. Damn. Anyway, that was Whip 3 Out. Final Fantasy VIII. Now, I remember this being a very orchestral experience. It's just epic. Square presents a trailer. Yeah, it starts off with the beach. Now, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy IX on the Nintendo Switch. It's been a very fun way to play through those games, and I did play 8. I got 5 hours in, and I was just not a fan of Squall or the characters, or going back into the past or the alternate timeline. I forget what it was. I don't think it was my cup of tea. And also the battle system wasn't really that engaging. 9 is just my go-to, and 10. Those are my 2 go-tos. And 7 I like to replay a lot, mainly because the action is, the turn-based action is just really gratifying and satisfying. Now, the visual imagery in these cutscenes are really well done. I love them, but just the characters are not that engaging. It makes it feel epic, but it doesn't. It's not really that epic. It's not that epic of a story. Personally, if you see, sword fighting. This is in the first 2 minutes of the game, and they fight each other, and then they're back at school or something, and they're just like, "Oh, sorry, I slashed your face there, bro." I'm like, that's not stakes. That's just teenagers. And yeah, it's very cool. Don't care though. I'm so sorry if you love Final Fantasy VIII. I hope that you really love it. You probably love it more than anyone else in the world, and I commend you for that, honestly. And Squall and Lady you're gonna embrace. Finn, thank you very much. Bravo. Magnifique. Crash Bandicoot 3. So, with this trailer, I already played Crash Bandicoot 3 and it's one of my favourite platformers, although Crash 2 is my favourite now. As a kid it was Crash 3, now it's Crash 2. Just in terms because there's less vehicles and more platforming in Crash 2. But this trailer just bangs. It gets you pumped up. You could use a bazooka, you can get killed by enemies. It just shows you all the fun things, and there's little things in here that you just don't see in the final version of the game as well. Like the question mark thing doesn't send you underneath, it sends you up to a castle. No, if I watched this trailer and then played the game, I would have just been like, wow, it really delivered on what I wanted. Like, it's got this kind of like a 1960s spy thriller show, like The Man from U.N.C.L.E. or something like that. Yeah, so the Dino Egg Like, I don't remember it being like in the middle of the level like that, so, because it was a bit earlier on in that level. And I thought he was eating his shoe when I first saw this trailer. Yep, showing off the cool spin mechanic. $80 back in the day, Australian. Do 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 ba do. Yeah, then you go into the final portal and bam, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Or Crash Warped, whatever the frick you want to call it. And that is the end of demo discussion. Well, this episode. Yeah, a very fun demo disc. Has not a lot of demos, but just the greatest of the greats. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your opinions are on most of those games. If you played them, you have a certain memory that you want to share. Just even mention like a demo that you played that I haven't heard of before. And if you want to subscribe. Feel free to let your friends know about this channel. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Salute, bye bye, don't know what I did there.